Hi, I'm Don Kavanagh. I'm the editor of Wine Searcher, and I thought, it being Bourbon Heritage Month, we couldn't let it go past without testing a little bourbon. Often people ask me for recommendations about whiskies and wines, and some people tend to raise an eyebrow whenever I suggest Jim Beam as a bourbon. Whiskey snobs usually, and I'm not quite sure why, because it's a great bourbon. You don't get to be one of the biggest selling whiskies on earth without putting out a decent product. Today, however, we're going to try something a little bit different, which is the Jim Beam Black Label. This is aged for around 8 years, and it's bottled at 43% instead of the usual 40. So let's take a little look at it and see what it's like. It's a lovely colour. It's a little bit richer than the standard white label Beam. And it's got a beautiful, beautiful nose. That's classic bourbon. It's caramel, vanilla, nice little touch of charred oak, and some lovely sort of stewed fruit characters underneath as well. Very, very nice. Let's see what it tastes like. Yum, that's fantastic. That vanilla and all comes across really well. There's even a hint of desiccated coconut in there. And those fruits are just dancing across the palate. Beautiful, and all tied nicely together with that lovely charred, toasty oak. It's a lovely whiskey. Very, very smooth. Very easy to drink. Great as a sipping whiskey, obviously, and fantastic in cocktails because it tends to just give a little bit of extra energy to the bourbon element in your cocktails. I once spoke to the master distiller of Jim Beam, a gentleman called Fred Noel, an absolute wonderful guy. And he once told me that whenever you're drinking bourbon, no matter where you are in the world or how many people are there, you're never alone. That when you open a bottle of whiskey, the distiller is always there with you. I'll drink to that.